So if you're watching this on YouTube after it's live, you're in luck. Only those who are watching this live get to suffer with me through technical troubleshooting. But okay, we're ready to go now. No more fucking around. It's time for Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. This is a game that I always come back to. I just love it so much. It's fun to play. I think, I've probably said this before, because I had streamed this in the past. It's like the perfect blend of improving upon what they had in Crash Bandicoot 1, and it's before it got all like derivative and like with Warped. Warped is still fun, but it's completely different vibes than 2. 2 is like perfectly in the middle, both in the number sequence and also just like perfect blend. It's probably one of my favorite PlayStation games. We did play it a few months ago for a little bit, but it was kind of like a non-committal kind of run. So, we'll just play it again. I don't think I beat it the first time around either, so. Crash 1 is kind of hard, too. Crash 1's a little difficult. I think 2's got a good balance. 3 seems a little easy.
Crash! Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Big brother! Let me know if the audio is, wonky, if anything needs adjustment, if I need turned up, if the game needs turned up, whatever. We're just jumping right in. This is just going to be a casual playthrough. We're not really going for 100%. It's not the most unreasonable goal to 100% this game, but nevertheless, I just want to kick back and relax today. This is obviously kind of an impromptu kind of stream. I didn't really, announce that I was going to be streaming today, so, but here we are. And I guess that brings up the question of what is the, channel like moving forward. And I touched on this at the last time I streamed, which was about like 2-3 weeks ago, something like that. Which, by the way, you can watch that stream on YouTube. It is the Weird Dreamcast Racing Games collection that we did. That was a lot of fun. Had a good time there. I'm just gonna skip through this. You don't care about the plot. It's Cortex kidnaps you and is making you get crystals. Look at this warp room. Isn't it fun? I love the warp room as well. Okay. Let's make a little save state, why don't we? Because we can do that. Save. I'm gonna call it... Haha. We. There we go. Haha we. But yeah, as far as, the schedule, quote-unquote, for the channel, as you can tell, streams haven't been that frequent, uploads have not been that frequent lately. Kind of in, like, a transitory phase of my life right now, kind of, like, going through a lot of stuff, just, with personal life and, work and things like that, so I can't really promise, a consistent streaming schedule, but I am always, I'm not going away, I guess is my point, but I can't really bind that to a set schedule at this time. But, that's how it is sometimes, sometimes we get busy in certain periods of our life, things aren't as consistent as they were, but it's not a problem. And I don't mean to say, like, what I just said is, like, I'm going through some rough shit right now, I don't mean it in that way, but it's just, like, I'm at a part in my life where I can't really guarantee, constant streams, I guess, is the best way of putting it. But, it is this month, though. This month is the 2-year anniversary of the gaming Goblin. Can you believe that? I think it's October 29th was the date of my first stream. I'll have to double check that information, but I don't know if I'm really planning anything to like celebrate that event. But it's cool. It's cool that I've been doing this for 2 years now, kind of off and on. In retrospect, I would have liked to stream a lot more this year, but there's still plenty of 2022 left to go around, so. But I want to talk just about like the meta and like the streaming schedule the whole time. Let's talk about some fun stuff. Let's talk about Crash Bandicoot. Look at these purple birds, aren't they goofy? But yeah, I guess the TLDR, just to put a cap on like what the last subject is. Streams and videos aren't going away, but there's not a consistent schedule, I guess. That's the summary. Oh, that one's always tough to make. Okay. You have to be kind of fast. Oh no. Oh, there we go. You have to be kind of fast, otherwise those birds will drop their butts before you have a chance to get across. I went to this kind of like this retro gaming convention over the weekend. Just like a little small shindig nearby. It's kind of just a bunch of different private sellers of you know, games, as well as you know, a bunch of mom and pa shops, quote unquote, you know, selling their used games, you know, gaming merchandise, movies, stuff like that. It's basically kind of just like a big old like flea market for gaming. Had a good time. I really didn't get. I think I picked up one game. I got Whiplash on the PS2, which is a game that I'd heard of and kind of wanted to check out. But my main interest was getting some VHSs. There was a stand there that had a bunch of VHSs for sale, and I've been watching a lot of Red Letter Media lately, and if you haven't watched Red Letter Media, I definitely recommend it. I think it's one of the most entertaining YouTube channels. And if you're not familiar with them, they kind of just do movies and movie reviews and stuff like that. One of their shows is Best of the Worst, where basically they pick 3 random like B movies or like, you know, shitty old crusty VHSs or whatever, and they watch them, and then they determine which is the best of the worst. And with that in mind, you know, that's been on my mind lately. I've been watching a lot of those. So I saw this old VHS stand. I was like, oh my gosh, there's got to be some crust in there. And indeed there was. I picked 3 movies out to watch, all on VHS. One is, I can't really see them where I'm sitting, but one of them's Young Gary, which is like this Godzilla knockoff. Like it's like a discount Godzilla. It's a kaiju movie. Young Gary, Terror of the Deep, I think is the full title. Then I also got Rodents, spelled with a Z. Some sort of like horror movie about killer rats. So that'll be fun. And it's fitting too, since, you know, we're coming up on Halloween, so get some spooky stuff. I wouldn't really consider like a kaiju movie to be spooky, but oh wow, I got the clear gem. I thought I missed a box. But and the last movie I got was Dr. Hackenstein, which I'm assuming is some sort of parody of Dr. Frankenstein, some kind of slasher, science horror kind of thing. So yeah, that'll be fun. And I also picked up a VHS player to watch them on. I have a VHS player, but it's one of those ones that's like built into the TV, and I got like a really small 10-inch TV for that. So I'm like, we'll just get I got a nice VCR/DVD player. So got that now. It's weird, like it wasn't until I started like watching Red Letter Media that I really got into like movies. But I've been watching a ton of movies lately. I watched 2 movies last week. Did The Thing, you know, classic, 1982, you know, Kurt Russell. I'd never seen it before. I really enjoyed it. Very good movie, very good practical effects. I hear the 2011 remake ain't that bad either, so I might have to check that out at some point. And then I also watched Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City. That is, I think, the newest live-action Resident Evil movie, and it was the one that was supposed to, you know, follow the plot of the game as opposed to like the Mila Jovovich Resident Evil movies, which kind of ended up doing their own thing. And I gotta say, it is one of the worst movies I have ever seen in recent years. It is offensive to Resident Evil fans, and it is just offensive to horror movie fans. Imagine, okay, I'll give them credit. They did want to follow the plot of the games more than they did, so I'll give them credit there. But what they did, how they executed that, was they took the plot of Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, and Resident Evil 3, put it all into a blender until it was a nice gray sludge, and then made a movie from that. So there's just like, they go all over the place with the plot. Like, it starts with like a Resident Evil 2 kind of plot, you know, like Claire shows up in Raccoon City looking for her brother, you know, yada yada yada, similar start to that movie. And then it like becomes Resident Evil 1, where at some point they go to the Spencer Mansion, even though that takes place, you know, before the events of Resident Evil 2. And then it kind of ends with, ambiguously, in kind of like a Resident Evil 3 way, where they had like the train, the subway from Resident Evil 3, but that was about it that they had from the third game. There wasn't like Nemesis or anything. In fact, there wasn't even Mr. X. There was a place where Mr. X would have been in the game. Like whenever you're talking to that one guy in the jail cell, and he like locked himself in there for his own safety, and then Mr. X bursts through the wall behind him and like crushes his head. Instead of that, they just have like a normal zombie do that to him. So like, it's just so weird. It was like they just took elements from all three of the games and just put it in like this weird, jumbled mess. And it was just not good. It was not good. You didn't really see zombies till like, I think I saw like 2 zombies in the first 30 minutes of the movie, and then like it took a while for it to go. Honestly, I would rather watch the 2002 Mila Jovovich Resident Evil more than I would Welcome to Raccoon City. I fucking bought the Blu-ray for Welcome to Raccoon City too. I was like looking forward to that movie, which is a shame. It's my own damn fault. But no, the 2002 movie is way better, even though it doesn't really follow the plot that well. But what it does have is it has a cool scene where some guy gets sliced into cubes by lasers. That's just fucking cool. Welcome to Raccoon City didn't have that. Just saying. And it was like, I don't know, the humor was kind of weird. Like, it had like the corny humor from like the old Resident Evil games, but it wasn't like endearing like it is in the games. It was just kind of like, they felt they had to have that there, but it's felt out of touch. So, I don't know. It was just not a good movie. But it's alright. You know, that's gonna happen. But I don't know what's next on my horizon for when it comes to shows or movies to watch. I feel like I gotta watch some more, you know, spooky stuff since it is big old Halloween this month. I feel like I didn't really get into the Halloween spirit last year. October kind of just like happened, and I don't really remember much of it. So this year I kind of want to like make up for that and do more like you know, like spooky games or like spooky shows or movies, or you know, maybe go to like a haunted house or something. There's like a lot of like corn mazes and shit like that, and, you know, like the haunted ones where there's like a guy with a chainsaw running around chasing you. I used to go to those a bunch whenever I was a kid. They were fun. It's crazy to think that it's like October already. My brain is legitimately still in summer mode. Like I'm still like, oh, it's what are you talking about, man? It's August. What do you mean? Like now the weather's starting to drop. I'm like, oh fuck. I like how it just flashes the big bonus letters on top of the screen to let you know that you're in the bonus. Bonus Grandpa. Oh my gosh. I think it's my first death. I think that's my first death. I can actually kill these piranha plants. I don't know why I didn't. One thing you definitely want to do with this game is use the D-pad. I'm playing it on a PS2 controller. I'm playing it on a PS2. So I have analog sticks, but this game is not really designed for those. I went through like a phase where I did not like I wanted to use analog stick exclusively for everything, but then like, you gotta realize these older games, they kind of designed for the D-pad, because that was before there was no analog sticks around, at least on the PS1 during this time. I think Ape Escape was like the first prominent PS1 game that used the new DualShock controller. And now they're not even called DualShocks anymore, they're called DualSense. like the PlayStation controllers, though. I swear by the PS4 controller. I used it for pretty much everything throughout, like, college and stuff. You know, I'd use it on my PC for games, you know. Before you actually had to install third-party software to trick your Windows computer into thinking that your PlayStation controller was an Xbox controller. Thankfully, there was like drivers or stuff that kind of corrected that. I don't know if it was on the Windows side or if it was on the Steam side. I think it might have been on the Windows side actually, which was a nice touch. It was good of them to do. As far as games I've been playing lately, since I've kind of been away from the Twitch sphere for a bit. Actually, today I was playing Ridge Racing Evolution on the PS2. I've kind of been on like a PlayStation kick. That was a fun game, fun little racing game. Honestly, pretty solid controls for a nearly 20-year-old game, but I always like the Ridge Racer games for their soundtracks. I haven't really played too many of them, but I love their soundtrack. I think like the genre of music is like jungle or like jungle mix or something like that. It's like just very like rhythm heavy, like electronic. I don't know if that's the right genre or not, but it's very early 2000s. You'll know what I mean if you listen to the soundtrack. I think we actually have some Ridge Racer music in my little stream music playlist that'll play whenever I'm AFK or starting up for the day. So I think we do. Yeah, I have Ridge Racer, a song from Ridge Racer 4, and then I also have a song from Rage Racer, which I'm assuming is a spin-off game in that series. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with the franchise. One thing I do not like about like this time of year is it's still not cold enough to commit to like turning on the heat constantly, but then at the same time it's also like you can't really turn on the AC on constantly, but it'll have like hot days and then like cold nights. It's just like, here I am complaining about the weather. You can actually skip those like that if you're lucky. That's how you know we've reached nothing to talk about, is that I'm talking about weather. You'll have to excuse my lack of talking point structure because it has been a hot minute since I last streamed for y'all. For y'all's is. Oh fuck! Why did I just stand there like a fool? Ooh. Music in this game is fantastic too. Crash Bandicoot 1 music was a little more subtle. It was more like environmental. But oh fuck. Oh my gosh. I lost count. Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? That was like 9, I swear. I wonder if the soundtrack for this is on like CD or vinyl or anything like that. That'd be cool. Loudly sweet. Let's see if I can be cheeky. Yeah, look at that. That's how you do it. Gamers? Oh, fuck. I had it for a second, then I slipped. These aren't too much of a hassle to deal with, though. If you're creaking, that's me sitting back in my desk chair. I'm not farting or shitting. I promise. Don't spread a rumor that I'm farting and shitting. It's not true. The pits! Not into the pits! It burns! Okay. One more level, and then we're done with World 1. There's 5 worlds, 5 levels each, 25 levels, plus 5 bosses. So, 30 levels of crashy goodness. Can you believe it? And here we have the iconic reverse level, where we're getting chased by something. Now it's just a boulder, but later on we're gonna be chased by fucking polar bears, by demons yelling and screaming at us. That last part's not true. Did you know Crash Bandicoot canonically has an outie belly button, but they had to remove it due to the North American version censoring it? That's why he's got a big gaping hole in his tummy. Did we play Crash 1 on the channel? I'm honestly struggling to remember. I know we did Japanese Crash 1 until the game froze. But I don't know if we actually ever did, like, original Crash Bandicoot 1. Well, not original, I should say English Crash Bandicoot 1. I honestly don't know which game is shorter, this one or the first one. Because the first one I definitely, like, have to replay levels a lot just because it's a lot more difficult. But I still don't know if, like, with all that in mind, if the game is, like, a lot faster. 3's pretty fast as well, but I don't like a lot of the levels. AKA the underwater ones. They put a lot of underwater levels in that dang old game. Alright. What? It's 10? I thought it was 8. Maybe I think it's 10 if you jump on it the whole time. And then it's 8 if you like jump back to it from like another box and you'd already jumped on it. I know there is some sort of discrepancy, but man, is it confusing. And that's why I kind of had to stop talking while I was doing that as well, because I didn't want to lose count. And they give you enough time to, like, adjust as necessary, but it's still pretty tough sometimes. Sometimes you can get psyched out, and you'll mess up. You might cry a little bit, you might piss your pants. Like, I'm not going for 100% here, but I mean, if I see a box, I'm gonna try to go for it, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It just be like that sometimes. They put it right there for you to get. I mean, how could you not? It's tantalizing. Oh, can't get that. Damn. I didn't know the door actually opened. Oh, can I just scooch under there, bro? Can I scooch? That'd be funny if it just killed you if you touched it. Damn it, I only needed those 3 boxes as well. I could have got the clear gem. What a shame. What a fucking shame. Oh dearie. Oh dearie. You're playing the Crash Bandicoot too, ain't you? Oh, there you go.
Crash, I'm going to kiss you on the mouth. Just like Tom Brady.
Let's do a little save action here. Haha wee. Haha wee wee. Haha yeah. That's how I feel every time I play Crash Bandicoot. I love the little thumbnails you get for depending on what level you saved on. It's different each time. It's a nice little touch. A nice little attention to detail that makes you go, you know what, this isn't so bad. This is a nice little game. This had to be one of my first, like, PS1 games as a kid, because I have distinct memories of it. Oh, I thought it was Komodo Bros first, but it's Mr. Ripper. This one's kind of just memorizing. It's not really. The Ripperoo fight in the first game is a lot harder. Calling it harder would be disingenuous. It's more involved, I guess. Oh my gosh. I sure do wish I had a mask with me, so I didn't. The nitro ones are gonna psych me out. Okay. Kind of like bounces off him after I attack. Oh my gosh, bro. He was pushing me. gosh. Don't do that. Don't do that. Here we go. That's kind of scary. I thought I was gonna slide off into the water there. So I never understood what this meant as a kid, but like he's dressed like a professor in this, and he's got books all around him. That's meant to imply that like in the first game he was like a crazy psycho who's like wearing a straitjacket and stuff, but now I guess he's educated. He went to Full Sail University in between the first and second games and got a degree. He got an associate's degree in communications. Oh! Alright, World 2, baby. Snowbiz. Wait a minute, that's a pun. It sounds a lot like showbiz. That's pretty clever. Alright. Yahoo! This is a more thematically appropriate level for the time of year as it starts to get a little chilly. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Oh dear. What if Crash was British and he went, oh, instead of whoa? He went, oh. Master Wayne. Ah. All these little fuckers. Yeah! Yeah! Oh. He was unsheathing his evil spikes just as I was sliding on in there. I done fell. Oh, come on. I slid into his mouth. That shouldn't have touched the spikes. Come on now. Game designers, what the heck are you doing? What? What the fuck? Why can't I make this jump? Why is that jump silly? Okay, well that's just weird. Maybe the game's broken. It clearly can't be my ability. I'm like a superior gamer, so this just doesn't make any sense. The ice physics are really fucky in this game, too. Oh, come on, you fuck. I was not in a position to have, like, wiggle room there. Yeah, these ice levels are probably my least favorite in the game. There's a few of them. But still, I think this game on the whole is stronger than the other two games in this like in the core trilogy. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Oh, 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 you keep your momentum in this game. Oh, oh my gosh, it's a bonus life. My favorite. Is someone making pasta right now? I smell pasta. I think someone's cooking pasta. Oh, come now. Hiya. You know, I'm just not gonna do the bonus. How about that? How about that, huh? I failed once, therefore I'm never gonna do it again. That's a good life lesson. If you mess up something once, never do it again. Oh, the big cheese, will you? Man, these ice physics. They do be slippery. Slippery. Oh my gosh, the penguins are spawning. What? I did not touch. I did not touch. That is silly. Of course, these ice levels are the ones with, like, some of the most crates in the whole game. Okay, I see what you're doing, Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog. Oh no, Naughty Dog's throwing up on the carpet again. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Air crash. Now you may think, oh, this is going to be a level where he flies around in a plane. No, they didn't have that yet. The planes weren't invented until 1998, you dingus. So instead, I think it's... Oh, it's one of these. Why is it called Air Crash, though? It's got to be like a parody or like a pop culture reference or something. That is escaping me, I suppose. Oh my gosh, I almost just fucking went into the sea. I actually do like these water levels, though, surprisingly enough. Like, it has everything that you would think I would, like, hate in a level. But, I like the vibes. Sometimes the vibes is all it takes to make something completely different and change your entire outlook on something. So actually, you can jump to this platform on top of those crates, and that'll get you a secret level. Need to, I think there's like 5 secret entrances to levels that you need for the 100% completion. We touched on it a little bit. I think actually on the YouTube channel, because this was back during that brief month period where I was streaming on YouTube and Twitch, I think there is the remnants of that old Crash 2 stream where I was softly going for 100%, but I wasn't like committing to it. So I think that is up there. If you kind of want to see what some of those secret levels look like. I do like that era of like secrets and little Easter eggs in games like that. It's very like word of mouth shit, you know. Just before you could like look it up on the internet. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. I am gaming. Yeah. Oh. Come now. That was embarrassing. I'm messing up silly jumps today. I guess I'm just rusty. I got nerves, dude, you know? Haven't played for an audience in a while. Whatever's going wrong, just remember, it's not my fault. Alright, let's not get too greedy here. Yeah! Perfect arc. Excellent form. 10 points, Crash. Yeah! Oh, I'm not doing that box. No way, Jose. Nope. How about I'm doing none of it? I think we're at the end of the level. What? A no death platform? Oh, I guess I only died in the bonus. Fuck it, let's try it. Why not? These platforms appear in certain levels only if you haven't died up until that point. Now the good news is if you die during that, you can still retry it like endlessly. So if I died here, I could attempt it again if I really wanted to. The question is, do I really want to? Alright, here we go, here we go. Now I do have... I do have Aku Aku with me. Oh yeah, this does give us like an alternate exit to the level, so that's cool. And I think I did get the crystal as well, so we might be done with this. Yay, I did. Perfect. So we got away with completing this level without having to finish it the normal way. That's always good.
Ow! Excellent work, Crash.
Barrett. Oh, here's a little gaming secret. It's not animal abuse, it's a gaming secret. Trust me. There we go. If you jump on him 10 times, you get 10 lives. Only once, though. And he's like, wah. Wah. He also barks like a dog. Maybe that's accurate. Maybe polar bear cubs sound like that. They actually went out into Alaska and recorded a real polar bear. The sound effects for this game. These levels are fun as hell. I love these ones. Polar! He's a playable character in the racing game.
My boy! This piece is what all true warriors strive for.
Oh, slippy ice. I missed it. That's okay. Wow, I missed that too. How embarrassing. Now, I better not miss the crystal, because that's the one thing I do need. Orcas! Oh dear! A cool thing too is if you're really, really bad at the game, sometimes they'll make a crate, they'll turn normal crates into checkpoints and just give you like an extra checkpoint. And they even did that in the original game with like if you died enough in a segment, they would spawn you with a mask even if you didn't have one before. So there are like, I guess accessibility. Would that be an accessibility option? I don't really know. Oh, I was out of the blast radius, you silly goose. One of the death animations, Crash loses control of his bowels due to the shock of death and he shits himself violently. Wasn't that like a South Park episode where it was like, yeah, you shit your pants when you die, and like there was someone got like turned into a skeleton, but they still like shit their pants. I haven't watched much South Park, so correct me if I'm wrong. That was a fun little level. I missed 4 boxes. That's okay. The music is fun too. It's a little quirky, quirked up. Alright, what do we got next? Crash Crush. Does it say chase level? I think it is. I think it might be a chase level. Ah, yes indeed. I think this is the polar bear. It's Polar's mother. She's very angry. Oh no, it's a boulder still. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. It's a great track. Oh, bye-bye. There's absolutely no resistance by Crash. He just let that happen. He welcomed it with open arms. With arms wide open, under the shoulder. We'll go to this place. I'll show you everything. How do you guys like my Creed impression? Oh! Ah! Spot a flop. Oh, a little secret path. Don't want to fall down. Don't want to fall down. Dear. Dun dun dun. Oh, little bonus. Oh no, it just takes you back to... That's nice. That's a good quality of life. Maybe that's the term I was looking for earlier when I was describing what I thought were accessibility features. Quality of life features, I think, would be a more apt description. I just cannonballed right into that bitch.
Don't let it happen again. You hear me?
Oh dear. Oh Lerna. At least these don't kill you. They just make for a comical hindrance. I think Crash is at high risk for having a heart attack due to how like stressed he is all the time. I wonder if he gives regular checkups. Do they have health insurance on the Wumpa Islands? These are the real questions. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot is a lot like firefighters, you know, like they're statistically at higher risk for having a heart attack because they're used to being awoken suddenly. I feel like Crash falls in that category as well, just with how much he has to jump up into action, or how much he's shocked or frightened by something. I'd say Crash Bandicoot is just as brave as like a firefighter, or like a marine, or something like a soldier, or something like that, you know. In this TED Talk, I'll go into it further. Then in the third game too, you get like power-ups and shit, which is like kind of weird. Like, you get the ability to like do a double jump in midair, or like you can like hold your spin and you can like float. It's I don't know. And there's the one that's kind of broken, which gives you like a bazooka with a reticle where you can like shoot boxes and crates like off screen. You can just use that to go back through the game and get all the crates that were in like hard to reach spots for platforming. I mean, I guess it's a cool feature, but I don't really think it's necessary if you ask me. And one of my big metrics for determining whether a game is good or not is replayability, and Crash Bandicoot 2 definitely. Like I say the full title every time. Well, actually, the full title is Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, so thank goodness I'm not saying that each time. But I replay this game a shit ton. I probably play it at least twice a year. And that by that metric alone, it's one of my favorites. You know, don't get me wrong, I like the big beefy games, you know, that you really only need to play once to get a definitive experience. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake is a perfect example of that. I had the opportunity to replay it again on the PS5 and do like the expansion pass content, because I played it when it first came out. But honestly, I opted for doing just the expansion content. I didn't really feel like I needed to play the main game again, even though it had already been like 2.5 years since I last played it. But that game like left enough of an impact, and I remembered it well enough that I didn't feel the need to at this time. Maybe in a year or so we'll play it again, but as of right now, I don't really need to replay that game again. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even think I finished the expansion content. I just did the Fort Condor minigame. That was it. Ugh, it's annoying that they... These levels are kind of interesting. I feel neutral about these levels. There's a few of them in this game. The sewer archetype. That's the best way to describe the different ways the levels, just like the different archetypes. Alright, follow the Wumpas. They won't lead me astray. I don't know what these horrible creatures are supposed to be. Oh. Got a little checkpoint action, let's do it. I do like the little pipe music here. Sounds like someone's in the background hitting a metal pipe. This game has such a good soundtrack. Let me know if you've played any Crash Bandicoot games, and if so, what are your favorites? That's my sneaky way of trying to boost interaction. I would say this is probably my favorite Crash game. I did like the new one a lot, Crash 4. I know people had mixed feelings about that one, but I thought it was pretty good. It was tough as nails by the end of it. And I think they went a little too trigger happy with the like the completion metrics. Like there's like 50 gems in each level. I think that's a little too much if you ask me, but it's okay. It's still a fun game. You don't have to do those things if you want to. And I didn't. I would probably break my thumbs and take 3 years off my lifespan just from screaming if I tried to 100% Crash 4. So kudos to anyone who has, because that is not an easy feat. I'm looking at you, Cortex Castle, like the fucking second to last level in that game. I died like 78 times on that level. Because they don't give you lives in that game, it's a death counter. They know you're gonna die a bunch.
crash.
Oh, good. Oh, dear. Oh, good. I got the crystal. I was worried I didn't. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Let's hop down the funny hole. I don't know if I can spin and kill these guys, so I'm not gonna try. I ain't gonna risk it. It's good that this door is able to close on this metal grate. It's very handy. That's good engineering, Cortex. Good job.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, I guess now's a good time to say, like I always say most of my streams, if you guys have any game recommendations for stuff you'd want to see on the channel. I know I said earlier that the stream schedule stuff is gonna be kind of scattered and inconsistent. At the very least, I still do want to take recommendations if you have anything, because, you know, I'll play pretty much whatever. There's really not many games or genres that I don't play, so if you have a suggestion, feel free to let me know here in the chat while I'm live. You can send me a message or tweet at me at GamingGoblin24 on Twitter. You can also leave a comment on one of my YouTube videos, youtube.com, TheGamingGoblin. The links for all that are right here on the Twitch page down below. I encourage you to check it out. It's a great way to catch up on past live streams if you missed them. Again, I'll point you in the direction of our newest live stream before this one, that is, which was the weird Dreamcast racing games we did a couple weeks ago. Very fun stuff. I had a good time. We played a lot of weird Dreamcast racing games. Alright, well that is all the levels in World 2. Now we're gonna take on the Komodo brothers. Up I say. Oh, another game I've been playing a lot of recently has been Dragon Quest Builders 2. That's been a really fun game. I kind of missed those games when they first came out. I didn't really, you know, ever think to play them, but it's... Imagine taking Dragon Quest and Minecraft combined. And that's literally what it is, and it is fucking awesome. I like the health bars in this game for like the bosses. I like the way it's structured with like the segments, and they have like their fun little portrait. This boss fight's pretty easy. Hey! I didn't know you could do that if you get close enough. I wonder if I get close if he like changes directions. Doesn't look like it. Oh, he throws them in his last form. Yeah. Yeah. Take that, bitch. Yeehaw! Nice. Very cool, very swag. We like it. And here we are, World 3, the sewer world. We're in San Francisco in 2048. This is what it looks like.
Crash, crash, crash. Pooping pants again, are we? The crystals, of course.
Ha-ha-wee. Guys, we're 40% of the way through the game. Ain't that something? Ignore the 22%. That's a fake number. That's lies. We're really 40% away. 40% of the way through the any percent, I should say that. We're 22% of the way through the full game. I guess if you want to be technical. Mr. Smarty Pants. Ooh, another river type level. Give me like a river type beat, you know what I'm saying? Yeah!
Holy crap! Oh my god.
Oh, I slid right off the hippo into the sea. I almost got greedy and jumped. That would have been a bad idea. See, it's a good idea I got those 10 free lives in the last world, because they're going to come in handy. The game is starting to get a little bit tough. Oh, that was a bit of a early-ass spin, but I'm glad it paid off. Oh, fuck, man. I think if you get to the end by that time, before that time runs out, you can get like another crystal or something in some of the levels. It's very... It's not really clear what levels get you what. You really will benefit from having an online guide pulled up if you're looking to 100% the game. But imagine trying to do this in 1997 when the game first came out. You probably didn't have internet back then. If you did, it was probably shitty dial-up, and it's not like there were many gaming website resources out at the time. If anything, the video game tip hotline was still in use during that time period, even up to like the late 90s. That was more of like a relic of the 80s, but they were still kind of a thing. I know I tried using them whenever I was a kid, but it was always like, most of them were just like the popular games for that week, and it'd be like 2 or 3 like common tricks. It wasn't like, you couldn't get targeted gaming advice, like, I'm stuck on, you know, level 22 of Crash 2, what do I do? Like, it wouldn't be that. It'd be more like, here's how you get past the crazy level in Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, or something like that. Like, it'd be like popular shit. It's just weird to think that was like, that used to be a thing. I mean, that used to be a thing for a lot of different industries and services, was like, over the phone. I remember getting Nickelodeon magazine when I was younger, and we ordered that over the phone. It's just weird to think that like that was a very common thing to do back then. Now it's just like, oh, I'll go on Amazon, or I'll just buy it online or with my phone or something. Well, I guess we still order things with our phone, but in a different way. But imagine like having to call like a toll-free like 800 number, and then like just having to dictate your credit card to someone like over the phone. Like, that's such like a relic of the past now.
Whoopaga!
The Wumpa fruit.
No.
Oh. Sometimes I get unlucky and I slide right into those fucking things. Oh, we were 1 crate off, dang. Damn! Okay. Let's do, what does that say? Sewer or later? They really had to squish that font in there to get it to fit. Alright. Oh. Okay, they didn't start with an electric eel part. I don't know if you can actually kill the eel that makes the electricity. I don't think so. Oh, listen to the noise these guys make when you kill them. Get ready. Isn't that good? That's a great sound effect. They actually recorded the developer getting an ingrown toenail removed at the doctor's office to get that sound effect. It's a fun piece of gaming trivia. I'm really testing the limits of the plastic on this controller. I can hear it straining whenever I'm making these really hard inputs. Is it crystal? Oh no. It would be. Oh gosh, those are tough. Alright, time to die. What? I bounced on his head. Are you kidding me? Now I lost my dang old, my friend and compatriot. I can't even speak right now. Aku Aku, my friend and lover. you think Crash fucks his mask when no one's looking?
I serve many purposes, Crash. Some subtle, others not so much.
Hello. I missed all those Wumpa. I like those big red menacing valve doors. It's like some Bioshock shit. The Big Daddy's gonna reach his arm out and crush Crash. Like, are these spikes on the side of it? Like, I'm afraid to test the theory. And this one we gotta hit this dude in. Yeah! Oh. Depth perception is hard sometimes. There we go. That's my... Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna make a rude joke, but then I thought against it. Looks like a sphincter. Okay? There. I couldn't resist. Look at that. Yo. Oh, look at that frame rate drop. That was all the PlayStation's processing power in one instance right there. That is the power of this machine. He didn't make the scream. Why didn't he make the scream? Oh, I had the upper. Oh! You fuck. Oh, 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 oh. Backtracking in Crash Bandicoot is always makes me nervous. Oh, you make me nervous.
Behold.
Fuck you! Why aren't they screaming anymore? Oh, I don't think they scream whenever the guy's doing his zappy, because, like, maybe there's too many sounds happening at once? I actually don't know. Yeah, he screamed that time, there was no electricity. I think that was it. I think there's, like, too much sound memory happening at one time for both of those noises to be present. That's interesting. Every time, like, it takes a little extra on like the loading screens or like the black or white transition screens, I'm like, oh shit, did the game freeze? Crash!
Crash, you have to save me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna beat the game today or not. We'll see. It's one of those things where it's like, if I don't beat it in one sitting, like, there won't be enough game left to be, like, its own stream next time, so it's like, do I just get it all done now, or do we, like, make it a two-parter? But we'll play it by ear. Because you have to factor in, you know, replaying some segments of levels when I die or something, but... In a perfect world, assuming that I don't die anymore in the video game until we beat it, I could probably beat it in an hour, but that's not going to happen. I was waiting to be proven immediately wrong by, like, dying during my description of that, but I'm kind of glad that didn't happen. Another cool thing, too, is, you notice how, like, the levels kind of change times of day. Like, now we're getting more towards the evening now that we're, like, halfway through the game. And then by the end of the game, it's going to be nighttime in space. It's like you can see the progression of the day going on as you progress yourself in the story. They kind of had that They kind of had that with the first game too, with like the island overworld. As you would play through levels, you would see Cortex's castle getting closer and closer in the background to signify, you know, your progress. Little touches like that are always nice. Little environmental pieces of, I guess, storytelling would be the... There we go. I've overcome. Sometimes they'll fake you out, these guys. You gotta be careful. Sometimes they're little fuckers. Yeah. Gotcha. That's another secret level back this way. But I'm not gonna do it. You can't make me. You can't make me. I'll tell Dad. You don't want Dad to get involved, okay? Bear down. Two more levels left. Road to Ruin. Ah, I think this is our first Ruin archetype level. Ugh. Fuck. Oh, I thought I was a dead man. I thought I was a dead... Thought I was a dead Bandicoot there. My life became so much easier in these levels when I learned I can slide kill these lizards. I was so afraid of them. I always thought you had to jump over all of them. Oh, sure. Let's do the no-death platform. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be hellish. Oh! Monkey! Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh, come on now. Oh! Guess what? Guess what? Okay. No! They're the depth perception, bro. Come on. Yeah, now we're getting into the crust. Now the crustiness begins. I'm not gonna do the death platform. Fuck that shit. It's still open to me, but I'm not gonna do it. Ah! You can't jump that. Well, you might be able to like long jump it. I'm just fucking up all over the place now. The tilt is beginning. Yeah, remember when I said there was like a 1% chance of being in the game today? That's that is now shrunk to a 0.01% chance. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Oh, right before the checkpoint, too. Crash has never moved with such speed before, until he was plummeting towards his death. Go, 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 go. There we go. Fucking okay. Get the checkpoint first and foremost. This is a trick. That just makes nitro go everywhere. So I'm gonna opt out of hitting that. Alright. I will do the bonus. Let's do the bonus. Yeah. My name is Crash Bandicoot. You know what? I do remember the the first stream we did of this game because I think we ended it by watching a bunch of old Crash Bandicoot commercials. That was a fun time. Oh.
Crash Bandicoot.
I guess if you have any spooky game suggestions, feel free to recommend those as well, because I imagine I'll probably be streaming a couple more times this month. And that's the most... That's like that's the most clear level of commitment I'll make. I might be streaming more this month. That's all the commitment you get from me right now. Oh man. What? Okay, I thought I was dead. No. No! Alright. Oh, yeah, I don't really like these rune levels. They're kind of stink. There we go. I really wish I had some, like, more spooky, like, Dreamcast or, like, PS1 games, but I really don't have a whole lot. I really don't have a lot of spooky games till I get to, like, the PS2 era stuff. I got, like, Resident Evil 4 and stuff like that. I have Okage Shadow King, which is, like, this weird little JRPG that I kind of bought on a whim because it looked cool. I don't really know much about it, and I haven't played much of it. But I mean, the premise, you know, the Shadow King, that's kind of spooky. I'm sure that's Halloween themed. We could just replay the Pumpkin Hill level from Sonic Adventure 2 over and over again. It'd be thematically appropriate. Yeah, that'd actually be a good idea. Like, if someone make like a level pack where it's like all the spooky levels from video games that, like, they aren't necessarily have to be entirely spooky themselves, but just like a set piece in one level, like for example, when we played Pen Triathlon the other week, there was like a haunted house level. Like, you could have that level and then have like another scary racing game level. I'm sure people have done that before, like little ROM packs online of like just different iconic scary levels in games. I should have hit that speed boost. This is like that fence that they put like underneath a deck to keep the cat from getting in there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This bear is being very generous. Look at the face it makes. I'd probably make that face too if I was plummeting to the dooms below. Oh, I thought the game froze. Oh, another thing too, randomly going back to this, the gaming convention I went to this weekend, they had an arcade there that was free of charge, which was pretty nice, and they had a Gauntlet Legends arcade machine, which is one of my favorite games. Well, I like the quote-unquote expansion of it, which is Gauntlet Dark Legacy, which is Gauntlet Legends plus like twice as much content. They have arcade machines for both, and whenever I was a kid, I used to go to this ice rink. I'm going the wrong way. I used to go to this ice rink like pretty much every week with some buddies, and we'd do like little ice skating. And they had like a small arcade there, and they had a Gauntlet Dark Legacy machine there. And I used to play that all the time. And as a kid, like I had the game as well on my GameCube, but I didn't get very far in it. So like the arcade version was an opportunity for me to see like the later levels in that game, because you can basically just level select whatever you wanted to do. So that was like, oh man, I get to look forward to this whenever I get to that point in the game. It's always been my dream to own one of those arcade machines at some point. Either a Gauntlet Legends or a Gauntlet Dark Legacy one. Ideally Dark Legacy, since it's just a bigger game. Oh, this one sucks right here. This one sucks right here. You have to hit the fence and then slide. Oh. Oh! I'm not even paying attention. See, you know what I'm talking about. Curb, Dark Legacy. That's where it's at. I was looking online, and the price for that arcade cabinet is about $2,500. So, yeah, I don't think I'm getting that anytime soon. Might have to. I guess you could always just like build one. You know, get a little emulator going on like a Raspberry Pi, and then just build a cabinet around it. That could always work, I suppose. But okay, there we go. We did it. Checkpoint. Oh, we get Polar for the last segment. There we go. It's Polar, my boy. Why are his parents chasing him? He's in trouble. Oh. I like how I'm just tanking the hits on the side of those electric fences. Yeah, I can imagine. It would be cool to build like a little arcade cabinet at some point. Woohoo! We did it! Excellent. So we're like halfway through the game. A little more than halfway. A little bit more. Go away, Cortex. I don't want to talk to you. Get out of here. I love that picture. Haha, wee. Alright, who's the next boss? Is it? Ooh, I think it's Tiny Tiger. He's next. Up, up, up. I don't know if I've ever played Dark Legacy on this channel. We might have to. It's a fun game. That's another one that I can just always come back to. It's very replayable, and it's definitely fun to play with friends too. It's a nice 1 to 4 player co-op. So get your buddies over, get some beer, get some pizza, whatever your vice is, and play a little Gauntlet Dark Legacy. That's my recommendation. That game goes for about like $85 nowadays, which is crazy. I have it on PS2 and GameCube, and I got it for like $20 on each of them like many, many years ago. I can't imagine paying $85 for that game now. Bye-bye. That was an easy boss fight. I like the PS2 one a little bit better than the GameCube one, because the bosses have health bars. For some reason they don't have health bars in the GameCube version, which doesn't make much sense. I also have the sequel, Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. That game's not as fun. It's a little more like stripped down and like story-centric. I tried playing through with a buddy actually a couple months ago, and it just was not a good time. We were like ready to be done with it. I think we came pretty close to the end of it, but it's not fun. Hunter the Reckoning. That sounds familiar. I hear the Lord of the Rings Return of the King game. That one is a good like Gauntlet-like game. It's like a similar style of gameplay of like co-op hack and slash. All right, I guess we're in the mine world now. We're in Minecon 2022. Yeah, Hunter the Reckoning, that sounds familiar. I'm thinking of Hunted. It was like that Xbox 360 game from like 2011. That's definitely not it. If you're saying GameCube, that does sound familiar. Holy. Alright, I kind of just ran into there like a fool. Every time I try to make that noise, a new horrible noise is created. Oh! That was a jump scare! That guy just zoomed around the corner. He wasn't even looking. Oh, okay. Same Gauntlet gameplay, but with vampires. I like that. Oh, why am I messing up here? What's happening? I'm being trolled. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I thought that was me dying. Oh, please. Alright, now there's gonna be a little fucker coming around this corner here. Yeah! This is an evil little world. I might have to look into that game, actually. If it's anything like Gauntlet, I'm totally down for it. I'm not going to go into great detail, but I will say that that Dolphin has wonderful net play, has very competent net play to emulate local multiplayer experiences online. So that's all I'll say. I did recently do a run of Dark Legacy with my buddy back in January. Had COVID at the beginning of the year, so that was a nice little quarantine activity, was to play through a classic RPG with some buddies. Yeah. Okay.
Come here, you.
I like the metal sound effects as you're climbing across. This game's got really good sound design. It's very fun. I like it when it gets crusty and crunchy, especially whenever the enemies go. Aah! Oh man, it's getting a little chaotic here. Oh, I hate these like tight hallways where you have to do long jumps in, because just as I feared, you fucking ding your head off the ceiling and like lose your momentum. It's quite silly. Alright. Oh! Too greedy. I'm too greedy. We're in World 4 though, so this is when the game does start to amp up. So it's not just me being bad at the game. The game is actually getting a little bit harder. So it's not my fault. Don't yell at me. I remember whenever I was a kid and I first got like a Game Boy, we were like on vacation at like beach house or something, and we drove down there. It was like a 4 or 5 hour drive, and I'd be playing Game Boy, and every time I get really pissed off, I'd be like, ah! And I'd scream like that. It sounded just like that. And I would get so mad that my mom would like snap her fingers, and then my cousin who was sitting next to me would just like grab the Game Boy out of my hands and be like, no, you're done for now. He was basically my gaming bouncer back then, if I got too salty at the video games. Nowadays we just have this. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. That's the salty gamer alarm. We have that now when things get a little too intense. Alright, we don't need that right now though. It was true gamer oppression. What? Oh. that felt like I wasn't supposed to do that. He just kind of flopped in the water there, like, is this right? Is this okay? Yeah! Flop. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm not even gonna play this game, fuck that. I'm not counting crate bounces. It's like a weight has been lifted on my shoulders since I'm not doing 100%. It does truly feel like a weight has been lifted. The weight wasn't there to begin with, but every time I remember that I'm not doing 100% run, it feels like a weight has been lifted. Oh, that was foolish of me. I know, like, if you stand on those platforms too long, I think they do sink, which is why I was trying to hurry the hell out of there. What? What? What did I touch? I did not touch anything. I was like meters away from the crate. Did one of these guys get me? Oh my gosh. These sewer levels, man, they fucking stink. Oh, you. Okay. try that again. Like, can you kill these guys? I can never tell. I don't want to find out, too. I only have one chance. There should be a permadeath mode in Crash. If you die, it deletes your save file. Oh. I think I can bounce on them. I feel like I can bounce on them. Okay, I can bounce on them. That was my test case. Oh my gosh. I hate how he slowly shimmies towards you. It's menacing. Go away. Oh. Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh. No. Man, I've got a very bad case of Gerard syndrome right now, where have to repeat a segment of a level so much that I start messing up the parts I've already mastered. That's Gerard syndrome in a nutshell, as coined by Gerard, the completionist. Alright. Mine! Yes! Oh, thank goodness it was the end of the level, too. Man, I'm getting sweaty. This game's good cardio. That's a lie. DDR stream when? Are there people that stream DDR? There's gotta be, right? There's people that stream themselves like eating food and like taking shits. There's gotta be people streaming DDR. Maybe not taking shits. that might violate Twitch terms of service. Digging it. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Oh, it's this one. I remember this one. These guys suck. Look, and he's like, oh, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Sure. This is the video game personification of that guy that always starts shit, and then when you confront him, you'd be like, what? What are you talking about? I was just joking, man. What? Alright, can I pass? Thank you. Go, got my Aku Aku, I'm ready to plow. Okay. Alright, I guess we're using iframes then. What? Oh, he hit me. I couldn't even tell. This game doesn't do it too often. This was mainly an issue in the first game, but there comes a point where you have to like wait for 3 different patterns to like line up right, so you'll just be like standing there. It's kind of annoying. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, I can tell this level is going to be a pain in my rear. Okay. Here we go. It begins. Each level we're just going to die 10 times on now. Gotta keep my Aku Aku as long as possible. I hate these guys. Where's the digging part? I thought I can go underground in these levels. There's that later. I know there's like a level archetype later with like bees and shit that you have to dig underground. Those ones are gonna be fucking annoying. I really don't like those levels. But they also have Eustace from Courage the Cowardly Dog in them, so that does kind of make up for it. Just a big guy with a fucking giant mallet running around trying to bonk you. What if Crash bounced on this and he never came back down? Whoa! I did see Crash Bash at the gaming convention I went to, so I was tempted to pick that up. That's the Crash Bandicoot party game, and it was the first Crash game to be not made by Naughty Dog. Oh, here's the fucking bees. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. What? What? Oh no. Oh no. Go, 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 go. See, when you're being chased by bees and you have to wait for patterns, that's when it gets a bit annoying. I'm not a fan of that shit. Oh, so I guess we do get to dig a little bit in this level. I mean, I gotta admit, it is a unique way to do the level, though. It is creative, but the bees part, I could go without. As Nicolas Cage once famously said, not the bees. And I'd have to agree with him there. Man was spitting. Oh my gosh. What? What? Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, there's Eustace! I'm getting me melon! Oh, come on, you bastard. I slid. I did a slide. Alright. Oh, this part again, my favorite. Hey, do you like going to hell? You want to do that 3 times? Eustace? Chill. I'm fucked. Oh wait, me being in the air actually despawned the fucking bee. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Fuck off, Eustace. Get out of here. Go back to Muriel. Oh, Muriel. That level was kind of a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie. Craziest part is we're actually still making pretty good time. I think we might just have to beat this game in one sitting. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyone in the chat right now? If you're here, let me know. Do we finish the game today? I mean, we got 8 levels and 2 bosses. That's... I mean, I don't know. We could do it. We could do it. An ice level. It's been a while. I almost miss it. Let's just go for speed. How about that? We won't waste any time on bullshit. See, those seals kind of did a double take as they were sliding because I was coming in too fast. They like adjusted their position by like a frame. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh! These levels are getting cheeky. Nope, no wasting time. Oh no, I need to go down here. Shit. Thought I could avoid it, but here we are. Penguosis. I want the life! No! These segments are getting cheeky. Ah! No, no. Do your spin. Bye-bye. Yay! Back to a normal level. Ah! No! Almost lost it. Almost lost it. These stupid hedgehogs don't really work well in the, like the front-facing parts. They're kind of fucky. I don't like it. Stop. Go get small. You take way too long to get small. Fine, I'll take the iframes. I don't care. I don't care. You think I care? I don't care. I don't care. I'm not owned. Oh my gosh, that was a level. Imagine getting 100% on that. 155, I'm telling you. These dang old ice levels, they put the most crates in them because they know they're tough. They know they're tough. Oh. Ruination. Oh boy, ruin level. Everyone's favorite. Alright. That is so fucking mean to put a nitro crate immediately in the level after a wall of boxes that they know you're gonna spin into. That is so fucking cheap. They knew exactly what they were doing with that, those bastards. Those dang old Crash Bandicoot bastards. At it once again with their bullshit. I would very much love an Aku Aku. Hey, an Aku Aku. Okay. Bye-bye, Aku. Go, 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 go! Yeah, there's a bit of timing you gotta do in this level. It's a bit silly. Oh, come on. Oh, these parts suck. These, like, slidey platforms. They're so wonky. Oh! Careful. Careful. Careful now, we're playing Crash Bandicoot. It's me, John F. Kennedy. I wanna play Crash. I love the Bandicoot character. It's always weird when they have an Aku Aku just sitting loosely and not in a crate. I cannot hear the sound cues for this. Wow, I'm surprised I actually dodged that last one. probably could have gone too, but this level was a lot less annoying now that we were just racing through. Okay. What's this? Eel hauling. Or, no, bee hauling. I can't even read that. Oh, I can read it on the computer. It's a little bit brighter. Yeah. I have 2 Aku Akus, so I got the power here. Alright, alright. Oh, man. Alright, here we go, here we go. Speed, 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 baby. Go away. Thank you. Alright, go, 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 go. Alright, I think I'm handling this level pretty well. Oh, come on now. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. It takes so long for those iframes to kick in. It's weird. Checkpoint, okay. Go. Go. They have to get a sniff of you, then they'll leave you alone. Okay. That wasn't the worst level. It's right outside the exit. Okay.
Crash! Crash, I am trapped. You must save me.
Alright. Let's fight Engine.
Like Dr. Cortex said, each of 20 crystals you've collected.
I am Dr. Cortex. Alright, I am Dr. Engine. There we go. I shake my fist. Oh, you can actually hit it while he's doing his lasers. That's cool. Took some heads. do rocket shoulders, I think. Oh, come on. Oh, this fight sucks. This fight sucks because it takes so long. Like, if they give you an Aku Aku, that would make it a little more reasonable. But this fight is the reason that we're not going to beat this game tonight. I'm just going to let you know. We're going to beat this boss fight and we'll probably be done for the day. Because this fight is fucking just tedious. Oh my gosh. The tilt is beginning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. If only that rocket in his brain would detonate, then we wouldn't have to deal with his bullshit. I mean, this is Cortex's second in command, so, you know, I guess he's gotta be tough. What? If I disabled it, that means the laser should stop. Come on. This is so cheap. Whatever. It's fine. We might not even do this boss fight today. We might have to come back to it next time. That's okay. Cross that bridge when we come to it. That's why I saved beforehand. It's weird, it seemed like I was doing damage to it while it was closed as well. Maybe you can deal like soft damage to it. And the worst part is like you have to like get it at an angle too. Like it's hard to get a direct hit on these fucking things. Like you only get like one glancing blow. This fight is so fucking tedious. It's such a chore. I have his pattern for the rockets at least now. Thank you. Oh gosh. Why am I stuck? I'm stuck! Oh. Okay. So this one's like limited time, you have to like kill him before he kills. There we go, we got him. Holy shit. I didn't think it was gonna be possible, ladies and gentlemen. I thought the tilt was on full strength. That guy's a bastard. That boss fight sucks. Just because it takes so long. If it was like 2 phases shorter and it was the same amount of consequence, that'd be great. But like, you have to go that whole time, wait for him to go through all his cycles, and then you can just die in one hit, and it's fucking annoying. But yeah, I think... Oh, hello.
What is it, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals. Obtain the remaining 5 crystals.
I mean, like, we're still bringing him the crystals. That hasn't changed. I don't know why he's getting pissy now. Yeah, this is the last world. Let's do a little save. It's like one of those things where it's like, I could end now, or I could just... Like, it's too early to end, but like, there's not enough time to get into this full world is the problem. Let's see. is like a... The audio's clipping. Yeah, I think we're gonna be done. Let's be done. I hope I saved. Because I accidentally hit the real quit. I think I did save, right? I hope.
Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex strikes back.